love it when portraits are restored to their former glory. And the latest Tudor portrait to be restored is Hans Holbein the Younger's 1539 portrait of Henry VIII's fourth wife, Anne of Cleves. And this can be found in the Richelieu Wing of the Louvre Museum in Paris. Now, I'm sure you've seen it lots of times before. It's everywhere, Wikipedia and everything. And it's always been a really, really dark portrait. I mean, the background is really dark green, nearly black. And I've always found it a beautiful portrait, as always. Holbein's portraits are always stunning, but dark. But now it's been restored and it's completely different. I haven't seen it in the flesh, and actually I've only seen a few photos of it online, but my dear friend Dr Owen Emmerson has visited the Louvre Museum recently, and he said to me before he went, he asked me if I wanted him to take photos and videos for my use, and I said, of course, yes please, that would be fantastic. So a huge thank you to Owen for doing that for me. He's videoed it, taken photos, and I haven't had a good look at them yet. I know the background is a big change because I've seen that in photos. It's changed from this really dark, nearly black background to a vivid blue. But I'm really excited about having a look at the details. And Owen sent the videos through and Tim's gone through them, but we thought it would be good to kind of, well, for me to react to them. So yes, Tim's going to record my audio reactions to the videos, and you can enjoy this new, well, not new portrait, but new restoration of Anne of Cleves' portrait by the videos that we'll show you. It really is going to be exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. So here we go. Oh, this is so exciting. He's heading towards the portrait. I can't remember how big it is, actually, because it's a long time since I've seen it. Look at that blue, that vivid blue, and the vivid reds and golds. Wow. Oh, and her creamy complexion with just a slight blush to her cheeks. Oh, it's really stunning. So now we're zooming in on the portrait. Oh, look at that waist. Oh, all of that detail. I didn't realise that her headdress had got that much stuff on it. It's incredible. Just all those pearls and jewels and what looks like tassels. Incredible. I just love that blue colour. It really brings out the colours of her costume, the golds and the reds. But yeah, the wide shoulders, and she's so tiny, she's so petite. That waist is incredible. Oh, the pearls. I've never really noticed the jewels on her costume before. All those pearls. Oh, wow. There's just so much detail. There's kind of layers of fabric. I'm not quite sure what fabric it is. Oh, and her eyes, brown eyes. Just a beautiful warm complexion. Oh, that is just stunning. I just love that headdress. It's so beautiful. But it says something on it. Ab bon fine. Oh yes, I've seen articles about that before, about how it was quite a common motto for Germanic costume. But yeah, that headdress I think must have been so heavy because it's just got so much pearl work. Yeah, on the outsides of it, they're just the pearls are just encrusted just on top of each other. It's just incredible. And that beautiful sort of veil, I don't know what that's made out of either. I'm not very good on my Tudor textiles, but it's like a gauze and it had that sort of veil over the top of it. It's just, yeah, I think these details have been sort of missing, or perhaps I haven't looked at the you know, before it was restored, perhaps I just haven't looked at it carefully enough. But now that you've got this bright blue background, it's so much easier to see all of the details. I'm just in awe of her beautiful smooth complexion. That seems to be a beauty spot that she's got on her left, just by her lips. And you just, oh, Holbein is just incredible. You can even see each hair on her eyebrow. And her iris, the brows and the flecks in it. Wow, it's just, to see this portrait in all its glory. Oh, I love it. I'm going to have to go to Paris. I even see her rings and all the different jewels she's got in them, and the cuffs of her smock sticking out from her sleeves. Those pearls again. Wow, and her necklace with the cross on it. It must be onyx, I think, or jet in her cross. It's just, her costume is beautiful. I love the gold work on her cuffs, on her smock. That's really beautiful, how it's kind of edged with gold and got some kind of pattern as well, where it nips in at her wrist. And how many pearls has she got on her sleeves? Because they're not only on her sleeve kind of cuffs, they're going down her gown from her belt, and they're also on her upper sleeves as well. And more around her bodice. It's, wow. I'd love to know how much all those jewels would have cost on her costume, and what fabrics her costume is made up of. There's so many different layers. I'm being told by Tim that this is the sort of last pan of the portrait that we've got. It's just, look at the vivid colours in that. The red and the gold is just stunning. I mean, you can see why Henry VIII chose Anne of Cleves to be his fourth wife from this portrait. She's beautiful, and she's so petite, and she's dressed to impress, definitely. And she's far from being the Flanders mare. Not that Henry VIII ever said that anyway, but she is just so pretty. And I'm going to leave you with this newly restored version of Holbein's Anne of Cleves, alongside how it was before it was restored, just so you can see the huge difference. I now want every Tudor portrait to be restored so that we can see them in their full glory, just as the Tudors did. How wonderful.